Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Pretty cool pattern sent by one of my viewers or subscriber. I would have to think he's a subscriber. And he gave me a detailed way to do it. I mean, word for word. And I'm kind of hard-headed sometimes, and I just read a little bit, and then I go do something, and I come back and read it. But I'm going to use the spiral tool, which is underneath your polygon tool. And I'm just going to set it on 2 spirals. Now, I'm going to actually do the opposite direction that he did, but I can take it and check off of it and then mirror it. Now, I'm going to take this last node and select it and delete it. Now, we can use that spiral. We're going to Control D, double click on the rotation and put it on that node. Now, see, since I flipped it, I'm at 180, but I can still go plus 45. And then I'm going to go Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. Now I'm going to Control G to group them. I'm going to Control D to duplicate it. And I'm going to make it 95% of itself and rotate it 5 degrees. And then I'm going to Control D again. And I really think you could do more, but I'm going to stop. That's where he did. Now, and he suggested, and it probably looks better, so I'm going to do it. I'm doing it word for word, I think. If I'm butchering your comments, I apologize. And I'm just deleting these extra little lines that went past. And there's probably another way to do this or a faster way, but it doesn't take just a second. Just to delete a couple of lines, and at least they're all equal and there's not that many. Now I'm just doing this by memory. I just did it one time. I am going to go up to Object and ungroup all. I'm going to change them to 2 points. Well, that's not, maybe because I made it so big. Let's make it 5 points. And then take it and go to Object and convert the outline to an object. And you can actually left click and you can do other stuff, but we're going to leave it as these lines. We'll make it, let's make it blue. Now what he suggested, and it really is a big deal to make it look better so you make it a pattern. Hold down your control button and make a perfect square. Okay, I'm so used to working in the center of the page. So what I can do is select both of them and go EC. Okay, I didn't have the other ones grouped together. So what you want to do is group these together, even though that was pretty cool. And then grab this and go EC. That's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead. I don't think I have to, but I'm going to, because he suggested, I'm going to make it a colored box. Go ahead and take away the outline and then put it right back on top. Normally you have to put the other on front, but I think this is going to work. And then go to the intersect tool and look at that. Now let's move this out of the way. And I made it quite a bit bigger, and that's why the line. But I'm going to make this thing now 4 inches. So it's 4 by 4. Now to make this look good, you can't just take your 4-inch and nudge it over. I'm going to do that, but see, they don't match. So we're going to take this and Control D and hold down the control button and mirror it. That way those lines meet, perfectly. Then you can Control G, Control D, and you can move them over now, and they're going to match. And you can just keep going. Now Control G, Control D, and move it down. So you mirrored it. Then once you've mirrored it once, Control D, move it down twice. And this is one of those cases that I could have made the lines a lot thicker. Let's make it all yellow. And let's take it, I think it helps my viewers to see the yellow. It really makes it pop out. Look at the pattern. And it did help to delete those lines because you'd have almost have too much. And then he went in further and, made the first one, or maybe you could do it all, put a pattern fill in there. Now his is totally different. I need to figure out how he did that. But I like mine. I might try to figure out how he did his. Anyway, hope that helped. Thank you for watching.